guys, and we're live at Track Loans for the Rotsmods race. Currently, it's the SLCORA practice, as you can tell. I have to apologize for a little bit of lag. So far, we only got 2 people on the track right now. That will be T7 Jake in East. As you guys can tell, though, we are at Track Loans. Ooh, and Jake spins it.
You know what I'm going to say tonight's race? I don't want a fucking race. No.
Here, said Austin's, let's talk a little bit about his discomfort. And he apparently is not racing tonight. That's his choice. He's not getting the automatic pull, that's for sure. Let me change the thumbnail. Alright. Here's it, not much happening on at the moment. Well, given that there's not much going on at the time, see what we got on the track. Track loans, as y'all know, is a 1.3 mile long road course on somewhere in northwestern Oregon, more specifically around the seaside area, just a little bit north of Tillamook. How about we talk about the layout track loans? Track loans is, I believe, 13 turns, probably one of the first significant tracks SLC has had. Look at turn 1 now. Turn 1 is a slightly above 90-degree acute angled turn. You want to get right up to the wall here as you exit it. So you make your way through Rouge. Rouge is another interesting turn. Or should I say a section of turns. Very tough on cars, especially the rod spawns, because they have a very low grip. And it gets very loose on the top. And it seems like a pretty common place to get spun off. Go over through turn 4 into the club sector now. See Jake right there parked off the track. And 5. Again, normal sectors are here. As we go through a turn that's a bit unique, almost like an oval turn. That's the carousel right there, boarding the outlaw kart track actually. As we find ourselves getting off the carousel, we make our way onto this little straightaway. Up here's a right, and possibly by far the most technical turn on the track. Very few people get this turn right, but boy, if you get it right, you will have a hell of an entrance to the Hairpin. The Hairpin is possibly by far one of the most important turns on the track for good lap times. Drivers will then make their way down the hill, reaching about the fastest speeds of the track. It might not be the longest straightaway, but that very steep hill will cause drivers to go at some fairly incredible speeds. Anyways, to get up to the chicane here, you want to stay off those sausage curbs. Those sausage curbs will ruin your day, or at least your lap by far. Don't ruin your day. A little circular curb here that a lot of drivers tend to bounce off as they go up to this sort of banked curb onto the last little stretch here. And this does have a little bit of a tricky last turn. You are allowed to go into those sausage curbs. But as I've said previously, they are very, very risky to go over. But it could be potentially rewarding, or it could be even more so punishing. And that's about 1 lap on track loans. Track loans also has a fan base area for those that are not able to race tonight. As you can tell right here, there is a little museum displaying, actually by chance, the one of the cars from the Mustang series. Not a car from Tiwawak. This is actually by chance Nick Lautz's. Never actually raced with this car up until only once in SLCORA. I believe it was the last time they raced in Massey, which by the way, that race is on Sunday. So be sure not to miss it. Over here is the season champion of season 3 for SLC. This is Blue Sonic Jen, actually, by chance. Blue Sonic Jen managed to pull off a bit of as a rookie, but made his way up through the field quite quickly throughout the series, and towards the end of the season, he was pretty much locked with at least 40 points to his name. Actually, by chance, that was ahead of me. There is also another place you guys can go to if you guys don't want to race, but you still want to drive something. There is actually some rather fun go-karts. They're electric go-karts. I don't believe they have actual motors in them, but they do sound like them. And they're, from my personal experience, they're quite enjoyable. There's also a little restaurant. I know there's no food to get. You cannot eat. This is robots, so that would be rather a little bit unnecessary. But there is indeed a restaurant with some decent music that is currently not playing. But don't worry, there will be some music when we are here. It is a great spot to watch the racing and indeed the action because cars come right up to the wall. And I'd say also this is probably the most dramatic turns. By chance, last time the rot spots were here, although it was only 2 cars, most of the action I can tell you was right here on the chicane. You know? And as you can see, the trailer's already here for SNGP, but there's no need to have the carts here. That causes a little bit of lag.
What the fuck? Daytona. Like,
Alright. Well, so far, there's not been much going on. But we are, again, still in practice. There's plenty of time to go. So, stay patient there. We will be up and hopefully racing quite soon. So, stay patient there. We will be up and hopefully... that's probably going to be a little bit of an echo. I do apologize.
oh, holy shit.
Currently no cars out on the track right now, but there is definitely plenty of time to spare. There's about 40 minutes left till qualifying should be underway. I'm quite hopeful for that. So I'll just mount myself up. I think this is a good position for it. Yeah. Let me see. Alright. Hey Jake, are you there?
Here.
Alright.
What's up?
Oh, just, you're gonna be driving? Or,
Oh, yeah.
alright. Cause if you weren't, I was gonna see if I could get an interview with you.
If you want to, you can.
When you want to, I mean, just, pull aside, I mean, sure. Yeah. I am gonna clarify, you are on a stream right now, so,
I'm on a stream right now.
yeah. I don't think anybody is watching though, so don't be too stressed.
I'm on your stream. Where's your stream?
It's on my YouTube, actually, by
YouTube?
chance right now, yeah. Thank you, though.
Alright.
27 Jake
I hate
over
the way
here.
my voice sounds.
It's all good, don't worry. 27 Jake here over, I think he was running pretty hard last time at Richmond, though, as we know, that race didn't go too well. He was actually the winner of the Richmond race, although that quite wasn't much of an official race at this point, but he's still up there. How has your time here so far been at Tracklands? Do you think there's anything you think needs improvement, or you think you're holding up strong?
Mostly just my cornering and so I'm really used to racing automatic. So this is a track road course, which we've only had so many of these in the season. So I haven't really gotten to like practice like shifting up, shifting down through every corner. Just used to having it done by myself.
I did hear earlier that you were talking a little bit about the track feeling a little bit different, at least the racing feeling a little bit different since you got into the rods mods. You were used to oval racing, haven't had a single road course race in these yet, so I think it's a new experience.
Yeah, well, along with that, I'm so used to driving my Z4 around this track. There's such different cars, just faster and slower turns. It's so much easier on that the Hairpin.
Whenever it's done.
Race is gonna be starting in about 35 minutes, excuse me.
What do you think that's going on?
Thank you, Jake. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I guess sponsors, even though, I have noticed you've been running a pink car. That looks like a breast cancer awareness
It is.
logo. Yeah. It's that, I believe it is Breast Cancer Month, or Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so, yeah. It's a cool scheme. The pink and white car. That is T7 Jake there, guys. I don't know if anyone is still watching or not, but he is looking for a good performance today.
Are you recording or something?
Yeah, I am indeed recording. Alright, thank you, Jake. Focus our camera back on Jake as Jake makes his way across the last few turns here. As I've said previously, he is new. I gotta teleport to somebody real quick. Let me get over. Teleport, teleport event. Jake makes his way over across up to what's starting to look like the carousel. Runs a little bit on the grass there. He gets loose. But he does save it. Again, as I said earlier, this is a very technical section. It's very hard to get it right. But if you get it right, your lap times will be flying. Ben actually did have a chance to race Rasmus here at this track, and I'm fairly sure he's looking for a good performance today. I believe he actually did technically win that race too. Both those were some rather scuffed races, I'm not gonna lie. But both of them are a little bit of experience, and I have a feeling that Jake and Event might be competing for maybe a race win today. If not a race win, I know by far that we'll definitely be competing for a podium spot. It's almost sideways through the end of the club sector to go to the carousel now. It does look like those transitions are quite rough on these ROTS mods. Beautiful sector though through up until the end of the Hairpin. believe that is Event's car that I'm starting to hear. Shake, it's very loose. I think he is a Formula Drift car. That time it's not going to allow him to improve. You can tell on the time board there was another competitor. That was East 9517. His number is 951. And I believe Event's going to make the road cross at some point soon. Got a beautiful exit through the exit of the club sector there. Let's see if we can get this turn right. Yes, he does. That looked great. Let's make his way across the hairpin now. Disappears for a little bit under the camera. I believe the event is heading towards him. That is indeed. That is correct. That is actually a really fast looking sector 1 event is set. Shake makes his way across the last few turns here. He's nearly spun it, but he did save that one. Wild ride for Jake there.
What the fucking hell?
Let's watch Event right now. Event in quite possibly one of the weirdest looking liveries. He also gets loose. Just narrowly manages to save it. He is in I'd like to describe as nothing other than a sticker bomb goes sliding through one as he goes up the Rouge turns. And it looks like he's got a lot of room to make here. Seems to be struggling a little bit. I don't blame him. These drivers have not been on a road course for at least 4 weeks. Or actually 3 weeks, I do correct myself there. It's been 3 weeks since their last road course race. That was that track. Where Event actually managed a second place position. There wasn't too many competitors though. Getting close to what's starting to look like 30 minutes to go. Teleport another driver now. It looks like that is East, so East is gonna get his car now. I was gonna attempt to use the camera system or the name system. I guess that will not work. It's okay though. Jake again sliding through the chicane. Pulls a radical looking exit though. This time is indeed an improved time with a 51. Event does look like he's also on a heater in the lap. Got purple sector 1, purple sector 2. This could be the quick time. East spins it. Unfortunately, cannot focus on this. It does come out as true. Event has the quick time. Not the lap record in these Rats mods. The lap record is somewhere around 48.9 from my recollection, or even like the 47s. That could have been a little bit ago. The tunes, for whatever reason, felt a little different.
Sorry if this below.
That's fine.
Still a very quick time as Shake spins.
Stuck to the foil, so half the French toast is missing.
Have to go through the pit lane. That's a bit of a weird moment there, I'm not gonna lie. He makes his way across. Again, getting loose, but he does save it. Teleport speed right there. And that makes his way across Rouge.
We got a Lexus pace car? Oh yeah.
Not quite as fast. Actually, I stand myself corrected. East.
What track is this?
The event has found itself to be on a
today,
flying
or-
lap. I do apologize for mistaking event with East there.
Oh.
As Event makes his way across the hairpin, that looked like he might not improve on the second sector. That didn't. I stand corrected again. How has he done it? He gets very loose off this little sector. That might have counted as a cut. But he just might have unlocked a bit of a secret about this track, and he gets loose, but it does not improve.
So, Nico, you gonna try to race the rocks mods?
Vent
No,
seems to be
I'm
using a
fucking
very
pink.
aggressive strategy right now on driving.
Well,
See any comments apparently, so that's what it
I was
is.
gonna say you can probably do some laps.
If there's anybody watching, I'd like to see if I'd like a little shout out. Because if anybody is watching this, you are cool. Alright. Makes his way across the hairpin now. He's right behind. As Event, what is he doing?
Terrible at getting out of the pit lane.
That was interesting.
Just gonna. Oh, so that little Toyota Corolla is contact mode.
Somebody else spinning. Is that East that's spun? East makes its way into the pit
Wait,
lane.
what did you say, Robo?
He's muted.
Let's watch T7 Jake for a little bit. As I get a request for an interview from certain driver in particular, so I will be unmuting myself. Alright, Event. You wanted an interview, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, well we got Event here. Event currently with a quick
Hi,
time.
Robo.
I saw that was a fairly interesting looking line there through the chicane.
Robo. It's just practice, correct?
Yes, this is just practice. What's your
I'm
plan
gonna
for
drive one of
today?
the cars then. Which one does not own? That's not owned by somebody.
I mean, all the more that you can drive the 12R for now. Sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some new lines on this track and stuff, and that's kind of fun. So I think I figured out the fastest way to get the fastest time, but yeah, we keep on practicing.
You were looking.
I think I can.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can. I think I can show what a foreign can do in racing. So I hope I'm gonna be first today. So yeah.
I was looking very aggressive back there, but maybe aggressiveness is just what you need on this track. And yes, you can use my car.
Yeah, this is what you need on this track. You need very aggressive lines, very aggressive speed. You need to approach corner very fast and stuff without sliding off, I guess. And yeah, this is a hard track to master with rocks mod, but I guess we can figure out today. So
Just get a challenge.
Event is French.
Ah, okay.
We got a Frenchman in the field. I believe there
Anyways,
was.
hoping he wins. He's hoping he wins. I just hope I can finish the night.
Again, Robo, can I just use your car?
Yes, you could use my car, Nico.
Which one's your car?
Event
This
here,
one?
do make sure to stay on the road when you are
Wait, Robo, which
in
one's your car?
qualifying racing. My car's a 12R. It's it's this car right here.
Nico, don't you have your own racing team?
He doesn't
do.
have a car currently at the moment.
But I'm gonna car that no one races in it.
Oh, you're poor.
Okay, so I can already see if this thing hits a wall
So,
at all, it's
We're
fucked.
positioned there. Let's watch
Yeah,
Jake.
these cars are wicked unstable. It's really
Jake making his way across the Rouge section.
Anyways,
Club
Joe showed me
sector,
a
right?
picture of next
Lagging
season's
a little
rocks
bit, I do
mods. They're
apologize.
fantastic.
But he is on a green looking sector 1, so this could mean a potential quick time if he keeps it up. Jake makes his way out of the carousel onto a tight little sector over here. This is about the tightest sector of the track. A lot of drivers describe it as driving a street
What the
circuit, and I
fuck?
can't blame them. It does
just
feel
died.
exactly like driving a street circuit.
It literally just died.
Jake has a green sector 2. This could mean something if he does cross the line. If it doesn't turn out to be a quick time, it could at least be a quicker time.
Is the car broken?
As it gets a little loose off of the last turn, but this will be an improved time. That's a 50.548.
Oh, I made a 58-second lap time.
Robo,
Second
is there a striking system for these races?
striking system.
Yeah, is there caution before starts?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
It's basically every other reason that would cause one in the oval races. It's just there's not any for flips or spins. It's only if people get stuck and other stuff, you know.
In here?
Yeah, and on the road course races.
Okay, so road course races, no, there is not cautions.
There's pretty much no cautions except for people dying.
Okay, that's fair enough. Like right side, just
Yeah, that should be okay.
it might tend to be brutal. There's 4 or 5 people in the track, and I'm already lagging.
Yeah, I'm not lagging, but me
This
and
takes
Jake
out my
almost
machine
did the
actually by
same thing
chance. I
coming
do
off the
drive the
hill.
12R. You might be
Coming up
wondering,
at
what's up with
Rouge.
those numbers? That looks like that's more
Oh,
like
summer.
I believe that would look almost like a
Yeah,
4
you almost spun with me.
in Roman numerals. Well, that numeral, or those numbers by chance, are actually a special code
Dude, that gravel
designed
pit
by chance
after
the
the,
designer of the bodyboard,
hairpin
known as Tom Mori. Tom Mori
Sure.
designed these
So,
numbers
during
kind
our
of as a
practice
way
offline,
to
yeah.
universally understand.
Oh, the orange
reason-
car
it's
just
still in the
went-
same way that you
just
look at any
railed
normal
the
number.
exit.
You have the numbers before
Yeah,
and numbers after.
Time.
Just spun.
Yeah. We
Uh,
don't talk about
see,
it.
the reason why it's 12R, there's 2 lines.
Okay,
There's one there, and then the second one has
So
2.
one thing,
One, two.
don't touch the
That-
grass,
that-
guys,
that
or you
show.
spin.
Are you sure? Because I just touched it and did a pretty sweet drift.
If you rail some of the corners, some of the exit curbs, but
Yeah, that's gonna be my problem. Is getting
What's the quick lap?
56 earlier today.
I'm basically on a cooldown lap
People
because
in,
I'm just shifting up a lot.
GM Proto, that
early.
red guy is. Yeah,
No one?
related.
Literally no one.
And
Well,
now,
What's a
Not
quick
not
lap?
physically.
I don't know. I ran a 56 earlier today. I don't know what everyone else is.
I got a 56.5.
This is 49.
Fastest lap is 49. Okay.
Plays that 58 and that's I might just spectate again.
Oh god, Jesus.
Who's the guy with the llama sticking out of his head every single
That's twin.
Twin turbo.
I need a new paint scheme.
Make one?
Dang it, I just went so far wide.
Win actually is
Tom
another
took the
very
uphill
competitive
flap,
driver. He's got a purple sector too, so this
Well,
could
yeah,
mean a
that's
very,
just-
very potential
Isn't
chance
it when I was
for a
taking the
quick time.
hairpin in neutral or reverse?
First gear,
Goes
first
through
gear,
the sausage
second,
curves,
first
and
gear,
he's gonna
because
find
if you go
himself
down in
not
neutral,
getting
it
quick
won't-
time, but he's actually
I
4
know.
tenths
I
behind
should-
event.
I keep
With
putting
potential
myself
to
in neutral
improve,
just
too.
on accident.
Yeah, I did that literally on my fastest lap, which
There's,
was my
right there,
56, and I
somewhere.
can't believe I did that.
I usually catch myself before go too long.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to mess up with that exit out of the hairpin. Dang it, I went neutral, but at least that saved me from hitting the wall and the hairpin. Watch that star curve before the chicane.
Turbo actually had a very quick lap last time, but it wasn't faster than his lap prior to that one. This lap doesn't look any faster either. Seems to be struggling a lot on that first sector. First sector, again, it's all about getting your speed up through turn 1.
I'm trying
else
to
really
cut
matters in
one
that
of the
turn.
turns that
section.
has that big wide
Just gotta nail turn
open
1.
curb gap.
He, however, is extremely quick on the
by
technical second
by
sector.
the carousel
Switch
that turn.
onto the chicane
What
behind Jake.
what's the turn?
Goes wide, that is
that
not gonna
turn,
help
like,
at all.
Before the carousel,
It's a big wreck.
I'm just trying to cut it as far as I can.
Currently 19 minutes ago, so qualifying.
I mean, if you cut it in a certain angle, you'll get a good lap from it.
I know. You mean like it'll be invalid or it'll be a good time?
A very good time, because I think that's the way to do it if you want to get a fast lap from that sector.
I want to follow Jake. Nowhere.
I'm just trying to keep it straight up the hill. Oh shit.
I know my goal is to not have a repeat of last weekend where I crashed in every corner.
No, we're
I'm tired.
a little bit stuck there.
Oh my
So is
god.
Event.
Somebody
Event
else
also
also
spun out.
spun too. On
And
the
that
hill.
sector on its
Coming
own,
up the
or
hill.
that turn in particular, is just
really?
a very tricky turn to get.
Yep.
It's not really
Yeah,
the
I
turn
expected
itself
dangerous
is hard,
'cause the
but as you go
tires
up
start
Fots
jumping all
Rouge,
over the place.
which as you can tell probably is
me and the
a copy
33
of
just
Eau Rouge,
spun
you'll
up the
find that
hill.
it is a difficult turn in general for these things to handle.
So
Because you
if
see,
you
on
shift
H
down,
chassis,
Speeding
when
up the
these go
hill?
up,
yeah,
tend to
Steve
struggle.
was, he was driving up the hill, but we
Oh,
both.
when not everybody has some control like you.
That's fair.
I keep
Yeah,
spinning out the lot.
No, it's coming up the Eau Rouge and Radion stretch. Now,
That's
I'm-
not installed, but okay.
well, it's technically Spa because
No,
that,
this is not Spa.
no, the S is section up the hill.
That's
I
not
know.
Spa.
It's not Spa. It was based off of Spa, but it's not
That's
Spa.
like half the elevation and one less quarter.
Whew, really got that corner right.
Nico,
Yo.
has anyone figured out the carousel and fast and to run higher or low?
Dang it, why did I go into stupid neutral again in the hairpin?
In the hairpin. Not the hairpin. The only person I see there is Nico.
Yeah, I would probably say that neutral just saves you from hitting the wall fully head on.
It's dude.
T7 Jake hitting the barrier
My
there.
biggest problem
One.
is the
This is a big potential battle
everywhere
now that
else
can stir up.
break.
This
Oh,
is
I
exactly,
cut that quarter before the carousel,
exactly a
real
track.
amazing. I got
This
a
is exactly
nice
a
amount of
race, but
speed
might as
for
well
the
feel like
hairpin
one.
corner.
Yeah, by myself chilling over.
Oh, come on, hit space bar.
Yes, sir. See ya.
That got
Somebody-
a pretty decent lap.
How long until we start qualifying?
Like, I think 20 minutes.
Oh,
16
I
minutes,
don't know
actually.
what qualifying, but I know the race is supposed to be in like 20.
No, I spun. Oh my god, it was a 101. It was a 1 minute and 1 second .6.7. Dang it! If I didn't spun, I would have had a good lap. Oh shit.
Ours apparently having a little bit of lag spike there.
So Nico, how you liking to see everybody on to this lot spot race?
Mm.
I mean, if we was on the asphalt oval, that would be a major race.
dude! I swear, I feel like I'm playing Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift right now.
But I literally feel like I'm racing Watkins Glen, but it's a major course.
Have you ever been to Watkins Glen?
No. I've been to Charlotte.
That's not Watkins Glen.
I mean, this course just feels like Watkins Glen to me, for some reason.
I've been to Watkins Glen. It doesn't feel like Watkins Glen at all.
Was it meant to be like Watkins Glen?
Yeah, no, this is nothing like it at all. I don't see one feature.
It just feels like Watkins Glen for the hot odds. Oh, God dang it, I did the same thing you
Some of the
did.
drivers have a few mild errors. Let's
Oh
see,
my god, I just... Dang it,
Nico
33, I was
currently
literally
at
calling
the
your...
front of this group, hiding in this Montian Proto. currently redesigned his name as Spooky Red Sonic Chen.
I was literally following
He's
the
there.
33's line.
By chance, New Alice is actually the original creator of the road course, so he's probably just about knowing every little inch on this track.
Who, the 33?
Commentating.
We're just gonna shift up early in the carousel.
Team Proto finds himself going backwards.
Yeah, this is a road course that I can't mess up on that much. Well, for some people. Oh my god, I literally saved that.
Bro, come on.
Oh, the event finds itself spinning.
Ah.
That's a hard spin. Yeah, these road course races are very, very tough.
Oh, shit.
These Ross mods, they are they're manual only, no traction control,
Bye, Jake.
550 horsepower. They do got thick tires, so those tires aren't very grippy. They're a hard compound tire, so they are prone to sliding a little bit. So it takes a lot of power to man these. Well, a lot of precision at the bare minimum, but you also want to be aggressive with these.
Okay, Twin just had a massive slide.
You're saying that now?
Currently, 12 minutes until
You just had a
we
massive
get
slide
going
coming
for
out of the
qualifying.
hairpin.
That wasn't a slide, first of all. I thought you meant the one on the main straight.
No, I was talking about what you did at the hairpin just a second ago. Yeah, I was right behind you.
I see.
Still trying.
Ooh.
Hey, we're racing karts tomorrow at max speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got my VR headset. And there's a really
No,
good
that would be on
possibility-
Sunday at 2 p.m.
Okay, yeah, there's a really good chance I'm gonna retire because I just got a VR headset and I wanna go play with it.
As the event gets loose up into the carousel, it's not going to be a
I'm
quick time for
able
him.
to attend these Rotsmart races at IO4s, but I don't know about the Outlaws.
Doc I4s is gone.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, I gotta make the announcement.
Unfortunately, I would like it, but I definitely see why.
Alright, drivers, there's 10 minutes left until qualifying starts. With 5 to go, I will have you guys pulling in.
Hey, can you tell us your favorite animal, Robo?
Cats, because I like cats.
Okay, I'm gonna put a dead tiger on my car for Halloween.
So who wants to mess around with the dirt track?
I'm down.
You wanna... Well, he is going to reset the time,
I'm
so...
gonna have you guys go into the pits in like 5 minutes, so you should probably make it quick.
God dang it, 33, you okay back there? I just saw you spin right behind me.
It is by far one of the most precise drivers out here. So this event though, not that far ahead though, about maybe a bit over 1/10 of a second.
Okay, well, 33
best
just
time, so you
sent
can
it,
see.
sent
I
it
just say though, this one is
into
probably the more consistent driver.
the dinner corner. That little corner before
This
the...
event though is not far behind at all.
Unblock me.
Oh, eight guys called.
I'm Wobo.
See,
Just me Musuri. So is here.
Can you please join the game and do some... I want to see what your laps are like.
Robo, no.
If you intend to
Robo,
race.
no.
He's got a car, and I gotta test him.
He's got a car? Okay.
Yeah.
But if he sucks...
I've been in Dolphin Emulator for
Event-
an hour.
Sorry, Missouri,
Yeah.
can you please join as soon as physically possible? Because I'm gonna have people pull in about 3 minutes. And
I'm already
you
in the pits,
haven't technically
so-
raced yet efficiently in road courses. So I
He's been
need to test you.
being
So join the game now.
Like
So-
55 is not invalid.
I'm watching the rest of
Fine.
this.
Well, that's not stupid.
Yeah, but
Um,
you're on wheel.
Oh, come on, I cannot get
Oh,
over down
Proto
here.
is racing.
Event.
Well,
You racing on
Proto
wheel?
been coming into the
did you
Hairpin.
say?
Are you racing on wheel?
East
no.
is still doing
Hate the
his
grass.
Yeah,
It's too slippery.
yeah, that's what I told you. Stay off the grass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, twin.
But the track's also very bumpy, so
Get this easy.
car.
sometimes you just spin out without really wanting to.
Twin having a nice battle with the 10 car. Coming into dinner corner. Coming into star curve. Coming out of the kink. Going into
Well,
the eye.
Robo, I'm gonna dip from this race. I'll be here tomorrow for cards.
It's
Down the front straightaway.
Sunday, not tomorrow.
Into Radion.
Missouri, just hop through the 45 for now. And set laps. I haven't added your car yet. You need to do this earlier, though,
Oh
please.
god,
Into the carousel.
I can't be menu.
Going into the carousel. Now going down into the hairpin. Very tight. Going down the short straightaway, the downhill straightaway. Back into dinner corner again. Star corner. Okay. Coming down to the chicane, and what will that lap be? That will be a 49.606. Just a little bit far from his usual lap time, which is a 49.191.
That's not usual. That's as fast as he's ever done.
I mean, he's past this lap.
Never, but in the session, yeah.
Alright, Shibe. Wait, is Shibe doing this race?
I think Robo did like a 50 lap session with me.
Excuse me,
I went into
Robo.
like, actually,
Oh,
no, Robo and I went into the 48s.
Honestly, for never driving
Both
these
of us
cars and being pretty rusty at driving overall, a 50 ain't bad.
Oh, Chase is now on a lap, so let's take a ride with him and the number 45 car. So here comes Chase into this little corner, down into the hairpin, which is a main tight
So I'm
first
gonna have to
gear
shut us
corner.
down.
You're gonna have to shut down.
So lucky on that spin.
Wait,
Wow.
wait. Let Chase do one more lap. He's on the lap right now, so let him do one more lap, and also Shibe too. I don't even think Shibe has made it across the finish line.
Hey, Robo, you watch the thing I sent you?
Alright, what's your fastest lap? It's going to be a 1:38.20.
I'm a little busy right now.
128 for
Missouri, if you can't set a lap time under a minute, then I'm not gonna let you race. This goes for qualifying too.
yeah.
You have a second
Yeah,
chance
you
of qualifying, but if you can't do that, then I just can't.
Buddy, you're gonna have to go a lot faster than that. Stop taking the corners carefully. You're gonna be ooh.
And made
That's
it
a little too much aggressive. You hit the wall there.
goodwill.
Put it in gear. Put it in first.
I'm going into this race.
If
with
you're
no
going to
crack.
spin, just press the shift key and you'll activate the parking brake,
Yes,
and your car will just go straight.
Oh, you're talking
That's how
about
you stop
mouse
yourself from
steering.
spinning.
blue flag for Chase. Blue flag. Please let win by.
Stop saying.
Never mind. Oh,
You're
jeez.
not
Stop
supposed
saying
to be.
stuff
Stop,
that's
stop
distracting,
calling
okay?
flags.
Yeah, that's our job.
We're not in race, why are you calling flags?
Never mind. Chase, are you going to be able to make a lap under a minute?
What I don't get is why he's.
That's kind of a concern if you can't even do under a minute.
Yeah, because his fastest lap is 1:38. Oh, you left the game. Never mind. he's back.
Why do I think that was Chachi?
Okay. Missouri
it's
and
probably
people
a
one
good idea
chance
to leave.
to
Since
flash
you race
you got
anyways.
qualifying, but
No, he didn't. The game. He jumped out of his car.
Wait, who did?
Chase.
if you can't,
Alright, Chase. The lap time you want to set is just try to set a 1:01 or 1 minute, please.
Why has Chase been playing Dolphin Emulator
can
for
you guys
an hour?
please be quiet for a bit and let him focus.
Not the best sector, but
Let him focus.
sorry. Oh shit. He did a 360.
Okay, you know, I'm shutting the game down.
Wait. No, never mind. He did a good sector 2. He got a 49. He got a 49.6 sector 2.
Ah, sorry.
So should we let
Wait, 49.6 sector too? Thought you meant the whole lot.
a 49.6 sector 2?
No,
Oh.
you had a 24-second sector 2.
Oh. But his
Which is
sector 1
Not
but
quick,
his
but not
sector
bad.
1 wasn't that
Alright,
good.
guys, don't get into your cars because it's gonna be teleporting everyone.
Can I get tested? Can I call you?
Well, yeah, you guys can qualify, but if you can't even pace, which we're gonna be going about 60. Nico,
Yeah, we
should I
got-
do the pacing or should that be
Wrap up.
I can pace it.
I can
He's
pace.
getting shot.
It's kind of a weird car. You need to like go an average of like 60 miles an hour and like, you know.
I can do that, right, bro.
Okay. I would wait a little bit
Wait,
longer.
where cars?
Don't
Oh,
go into
why?
your car.
Okay, wait, where are the cars
Can
at?
I
there.
can I go in my car first? Since
Everyone's
Are the cars
everyone's being
where they
teleported at the
usually
same
are?
time.
No, wait,
You
oh,
guys
never
will be
mind
teleported to your cars. You'll make your way to the end of the pits.
Oh, I can do a lap around a kart track. Wow.
I'm already at my car, Robo, you
Don't-
fool!
Don't get into the carts either, by the way, guys. Please don't, because you're going to be teleporting. You'll break.
The game.
You'll break the carts, which are for anyway the bothers to show up.
Wait, why are we doing the cards?
We're not.
When
but
are we
they're
doing
just
a-
there
When are we doing another kart race?
because
they're not.
we don't have the permission.
who?
Wait, why are the cards still on?
You they not.
Let me just take a lap. Let me see how it feels, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do all you need. Just make sure to make your way to the pits.
They not permission spy.
Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna make the announcement though. The qualifying is getting
So
set up.
average at 60, you said?
Yeah,
Oh,
average
gotcha.
60. You could go a little faster though, here and there though, and make sure not
I'm gonna
to.
go into the woman's washroom.
Mm-hmm.
When
Wait,
you
you're
are
gonna do
going,
what?
when you are going through like the sorry, when you are going down hills, please don't brake. Just like let your car, you know, go like naturally. If you get what I mean. Like just let off. Don't gas. Don't brake.
Coast down the hill.
Yeah, just coast down hills. Because I notice that it tends to cluster people up.
Wait, are you about to teleport everybody? This is still an amazing karting track. I mean, we're only going to
He's
do
not.
this.
Speedy, are you in a cart?
No, he's not. Yeah.
No,
Hey, get out
I
of the car.
just got
Get out of the carts. You're not supposed to be in those carts, guys. The reason you're not in them is because everyone's gonna be teleported. When you guys are teleported, you'll break
You'll
the carts,
die.
and that probably could cause more issues. So
Bad.
please stay out of the carts. Those are
Can
for
I
like
say-
spectators,
ask-
if there's any spectators that come here, if at all.
Can I ask something?
Go on.
Are we doing a kart race for the Spooky Night Grand Prix?
Outlaw
Event.
cards.
Only outlaw.
By the way, Nico, can you jump out of your car when you're like in the end of the pits so that like when I
Chibi-me.
teleport everyone, you know?
But let me just get the car at the end of this first.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be teleporting everyone, and yeah, I know. I'm just saying when you get to the end of the pits, just hop out for a bit so I can teleport everyone.
The pit stops in the ways.
Alright, do it.
Robo, is there any pit stops?
Wait, where are you?
Robo,
Nico?
do it.
No, what? You don't need a pit in these.
Oh thank God. I was just saying, oh no.
No, I'll just drive this.
I was in Ascot tryouts, but they are so annoying. Like holy hell.
Alright,
By the
time
way,
to
I
drink.
can't see your names on the spectate tool, so if you guys are caught on that spectate tool, I'm not gonna let you race tonight. Okay?
You just left me, mate.
I'll teleport you. I'm just moving the car to the end of the pits. I said I was gonna teleport you when you reach the end of the pits, and you just got out of the car, so I'm just, you know, doing that at the time.
Guys, can you just like
Okay, so since the rocks mods are going to be like in another pit area, so you're gonna have to move the safety car over there.
No, I
everybody
just need you guys to move over to the end of the pits. Or at the end of the pit lane. Oh, and I just fucking died.
Whoa.
Is you retarded?
Benny, are you okay? You
Somebody's
sound
not
like
Okay.
no, I'm not. My life is like interesting. Just gonna say that. It's like really interesting.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, we can tell.
Okay, guys, head into your
I'm not
cars.
dying.
Remember, Missouri, your car is at the end.
Are we
The
going to
line
the end
and
of the pits, Robo?
Remember getting to the 32 car. Red.
Wait,
It's at
are
the
we
end-
going
it's
to
at
the
the
end of the pits?
Missouri, your car is at the... Don't just walk to it. It doesn't matter what position you're in.
What the hell? What car is that? I thought that was
It's
a Charger.
Lexus
for a second.
IS 300.
that.
Why
Wait,
a
that-
Lexus? That seems dumb.
Oh my
Why
god.
can't we just use the cool one? The Alpha. Can't we use the 4C?
There's a field of 7 cars today, apparently. So how it's gonna work? I'm gonna have you guys pace behind behind the pace car. Use this as training for when the actual race happens, because you guys are gonna be pacing around for 2 laps when the actual race comes. But how it's gonna work? You guys are gonna pace around for 1 lap. Please stay behind the safety car. And when the safety car pulls in the pits, you guys can get going. We'll have 5 minutes to qualify. When the 5 minutes is over, and you guys cross the line, just stop after. Just stop on turn 1 until I give out further instructions. Okay? Is that good? Do you guys?
Pull up the call time.
Alright.
Get ready up and set.
I'm
Wait,
gonna be
Proto,
moving.
what are you
Can everyone
even
please
talking
move
about?
over to Race VC?
Race VC. Don't move me.
Move yourself.
Ha, I'm still here.
Okay, thank you. Looks like there's nobody else that needs to teleport, but I'm gonna just double check real quick.
Does this thing have always staring?
Because it's a new tune.
Good stock.
It's right on its tune. Alright, is everybody ready for qualifying? Is anybody that's not ready, more importantly?
Hi, bar and chat if you're ready. We got 1. That's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That looks pretty much good. Alright,
6. Seeing 6 people saying they're ready.
alright, that's
Missing 1 person. Alright. 7. Alright, cool. We're good.
Alright, drivers, make your way out onto the track, stay behind the safety car. I'm sure we're good for qualifying. Got 1 pace lap. Narwaller at the lead of the pack currently. got a new safety car. Last race, it actually was the Alfa Romeo 4C. Right now, it is the Lexus IS300 powered by a 2JZ engine. Appears to be a little bit of vision lag, no biggie at all. Vision lag is something to spec. Stop your cars. Stop your cars. What the f?
What happened now?
Some unexpected issue with Twin. What the fuck happened? Can you guys try to go through each other, see if any of you guys have collision?
Is it the pace car? Yeah,
Okay.
it's the pace car.
Okay, so the pace
Because
car has
somebody
collide.
didn't put anti-collide on it.
There was an anti-collide script.
Clearly not.
So I guess that means please be careful when you're behind the safety car. Give a little space
Check
to it.
these things earlier, mate.
Alright, I'm gonna fit in next time a race, because,
I say let me deal with the chassis cars, dude.
Alright, we should be good to continue. Yeah, give like 3 seconds behind. Give like 3 seconds behind Jake, or like behind Nico, because he might
Going
cause
green
a
this lap or next lap?
going green this lap, yeah. Don't go until he pulls in, though. Okay, green flag, green flag, green flag. And the build makes her way out for qualifying. There's 5 minutes here in qualifying. I see our cars making their way up. The Fox Rouge already. Event and Twin on flyer laps. Twin gets by just for the moment. It looks like Twin might get the better lap, but it doesn't seem like it's quite over. As we see, Event makes his way up through the carousel. Has a slightly better exit, but it's not good enough to get by Twin. Now goes side by side up to the hairpin as we see the others battling also. Twin tapping the wall just for a little bit of a moment there. That's going to cost him a bit of time. Remember, folks, this is qualifying. It's not quite the race, but we are making our way over as the event has a very interesting and aggressive line through the chicane there. We're coming to the last sector here. You guys want to see him Proto in the back. Is then it looks like event has hit the wall. He's cost him a quick time, but he still makes it through. This next lap is also practically ruined for him. Jake and Monty and Proto currently battling. Jake in the pink DGS machine. Proto getting loose in the purple 32. Currently better off though. Again, Twin on a flyer of a lap. Sector 2 looks also quite fast with a 21.877. Looks like the standings at the moment currently is Twin Turbo V6, 1T and Proto. Jake is looking a little bit faster this time, so it could be a little bit of an improvement. He could potentially move up to that second place spot. And Twin Turbo will not improve this lap. Let's see how the rest of them do it. Jake does improve, but it's not enough to get by 1T and Proto. Event with a lot of ground to make up, but now he's got another chance to do a better lap. Event was also the fastest guy during qualifying, as we see Proto gets super loose through the carousel. He was on a faster time through his first sector, but that's not good anymore. I do apologize for that low video quality, folks. Currently got 2 minutes left of qualifying. As you see, looks like once again Proto gets again loose. And Event goes second quick with a 51.149. Jake still not able to get any better, but looks like Event's third sector was also purple. Maybe he's gonna do better. It doesn't look like his first sector's too great. Though Event does find himself sliding by Jake.
Can I do it back really quickly?
again. We have Event's hyper aggressiveness in its driving style. Jake is here on a cruise. His first sector looks faster though. He comes his way through Sector 2. Sector 2 does look faster than any other people usually. Not the best though. As Event is spun around, Twin Turbo, however, sets a lap time of 49.840. That is a quick time, not quite a lap record. As T7 Jake finds himself moving over to the second place spot. It's very loose, but he keeps on going. He's found himself at 50.064. That is a rather quick time, but it's not quite pole. Remember, pole position does make their way up onto the SGP pole position if they do show up to that race. As long as they can win it, though. As long as they win this race, they get the pole. And SGP is the big race of the year for these guys. It'll be more important than anything else to win. Twin definitely not going to improve this lap. He is visible to Jake. Although it looks like Event is having a very fast Sector 2 is good enough. By the way, guys, there is 45 seconds left. So, looks like next time around, when you guys reach the line, you guys will be done. As Jake hits the wall, that's not going to allow him to improve anything. I think he's just going to be on a cooldown lap this time around. T7 Jake, you lose it there. As you see, Twin Turbo having a decently fast Sector 1. The Event could be looking for a pole though. It's right behind. We have Narwhal, who's also in a flyer of a lap for himself. Might be able to find himself into the 4th place spot. The Event makes his way through. Once he and Proto does better. Alright, when you guys cross the line, you guys will be done. So stop at turn 1 when you guys cross the line. As you see, hyper aggressiveness for Event. Could this be an improvement? I don't know. It could be. It looks good. It looks really good. It's quick time for Event with for the 49.48 sits, half a second ahead of Twin Turbo V sits practically. Okay, make your way over onto stopping on turn 1. So yeah, just stop in turn 1. Impressive action there by Event. There's still some cars making their way over. Speedy is not quite improved. As you see, Speedy setting a lap time of 1 minute. Missouri with a 55. Speedy's gonna have to make his way over to the line. Alright, can you guys line up at the end of the pits, please? Nico too.
Oh, you want to? Okay, pace car. Go on.
Yeah, if everyone can line up at the end of the pits, please. You guys don't have to cross the line like that. You can just go straight over, in and out. But it's okay. So that's a quick time reward for Event there with the 49.48 sits. Impressive, very impressive actions there. He was driving his heart out, I could tell, especially on that last sector. Alright, can everyone make their way behind the pace car in the following order? Event with a 49.48 sits. Twin Turbo V sits with a 49.840. Behind Twin Turbo V sits, we'll see T7 Jake with a 50.064. Behind T7 Jake, we'll see 1TM Proto with a 50.478. Narwhaler 05 behind 1TM Proto with a 52.220. Missouri behind Nar with the 55.261. And then finally at the back of the pack, I'd like to see Speedy SR1 with a 1 minute .341. You guys please line up. This is going to be a rolling start. We will have 2 pace laps, and then as long as everyone is pacing good enough, if we are not pacing good enough or at a satisfactory level, then we'll probably go another lap. Hopefully we don't need to worry about that though. So yeah. If I could get everyone to line up, please, in the correct order. So Event, you are at the pole position again with a blisteringly fast lap. So you guys will be pacing single file, by the way. I just don't think that it would work to be double file on a road course. So, yeah. Twinty and Proto, you were ahead of Narwaller, so you're behind the pink car of T7 Jake and ahead of the red and silver car. Thank you. Okay, the lineup's pretty good. You guys could start. Nico, can you move up a little bit just so that they're a little bit straighter when they get to it? Yeah, just a little bit. About here. And if everyone could just move up just like an inch or two. Once again, Proto, can you please move up? Once again, Proto, please move up. Thank you. A little bit back, a little bit back, a little bit back. Okay, good. Okay. Good screenshot of this. I request you guys stop revving, please. Stop revving, please. And wait for following actions. I need to set one thing up real quick. Let me just do some calculations. Alright, so this is going to be a 36 lap race. That's approximately 30 minutes of racing, guys. Which might not seem like much, but actually that is the standard, and actually that's a little bit longer than an average race for us. So we're gonna have 2 pace laps, and then if the pacing looks good enough and you guys are spaced out enough, I would like a decent amount of spacing. Please do your best and make sure you have a reasonable amount of space between the person ahead of you. And yeah, I'll get to those. Okay, Nico, are you ready? Nico, are you ready? Okay, he appears ready. Is everybody else ready? Because if not, then... Hey, stop revving, please, guys. Stop revving. You guys are hard to hear to some of the drivers, so I do request you not rev, and please stop. It's really not funny. Okay, so we have 2 laps to pace on. So I think everybody is ready. Nico, move up if you are ready. Okay, Nico is ready, so everyone start pacing. Everyone start pacing. And line up in, again, the correct order: Event Twin, T7 Jake, 1 Team Proto, Narwaller, Missouri, Speedy, Nico. Nico, you're moving up a little bit quick. Alright, Twin, just wait there for a second. I'll change your lap to 1. So just get out of your car and get back into it. No, Twin.
Pace again or shit?
Twin, yeah, 1 more lap.
Okay.
Twin, stop your car, please. Twin, stop your car. I'll just add a lap. You're way too far behind. And just wait for your event to pass. And yeah, when you start pacing, okay, I need you guys to pace a little better. Proto, you're way too close to Jake, so back off. And Jake, you need to give space to Event because there's supposed to be a guy in between. Nar. Okay, Proto, move up a little. You're a little bit too far behind. Okay, Twin, get going, get going, get going. And don't worry about Jake. Don't stop for Twin. He's in second place. Speedy, if you cannot manage the pace, then you should not be racing. That's all I gotta say. Same for you, Missouri. As drivers make their way out through the last few turns here. And green flag is out. Green flag is out! At Track Loans. Right behind Event is Twin. Twin catching up to Event through the Fox Rouge sector. Is making way up into the club sector now. T7 Jake not far behind. This lag is miserable. As I think Event has spun it! That is a costly mistake. That would not be beneficial at all towards him. He's got a lot of ground to make up now.
Oh, and dies on the first lap. I'll just quit.
E7 Jake is not far behind Twin. Last time I saw these two racing, at least at capacity, I mean, I know it was Twin that won it. Twin getting a little bit loose there through the club sector, but let's get through it. As I see, that looked like T7 Jake gets loose. There's any battles going on in the back here. Well, the standings, it doesn't look like there's much going on right now. Or maybe Missouri. Nar, doesn't appear like there's anything. This way across the carousel now. Those actually appear the event. It's starting up with what appears to be a little bit of a battle. It appeared like there's a battle going on between, was that a battle that I was seeing right there between Nar? Nar getting loose. Missouri even looser. It's gonna be a hard recovery for him now. But it does look like Nar's managed to slide by for the 4th place position now. He's got one more position to go till he's at the podium. Missouri struggling through and almost spins. It keeps it going though. Team Protos now just testing the carousel, or now just testing the chicane. Do apologize for a little bit of slurring right there. Speedy ends up getting lapped. You see Event getting very loose, a little bit swiggly off of the last turn there, but he does keep on going. Has beautiful exit through turn 1. So far, not too much action though on the field. We're only 5 laps in. It's a bit different than your typical SLCORA race. Event now getting a little bit loose there. He goes through the hairpin. That actually might be beneficial though. You also see what looks to be one team Proto getting who's there? I need to get all the extra cars. I gotta get myself to that. I do apologize, guys. I gotta do it for the drivers, because if I don't, there will be some lag, and it won't be a pleasant experience towards the drivers. Don't lag. Okay. These are all the cars, the drivers that could not make it today. And that should be good. Let's go back to the action now. Twin just barely crossing the line. He has overlapped one other driver. Other than Speedy, I believe that was Missouri or maybe Proto. Proto struggles a lot as he's flipped over. Hard break for Proto. So the only chance now is for somebody to get screwed and eventually DNF. But that's not unlikely. This is track loans, and a lot of stuff unexpected can happen. Just before you think the action's over, there could potentially be some up. So, P7 Jake manages to overlap Proto there, but not for long. Just give him a little bit of a fight. Go side by side on the front stretch now. As Jake hits the wall, that means that one team Proto unlaps and stuff. It's clear he has the pace that he needs, but not the luck. And luck is probably one of the worst things that Proto has. Historically, he's always struggled, and it looks like Jake has fallen behind a little. There's anybody that's stuck. Twin Turbo V6 rocking around in that multi-team racing machine, just almost touches the grass here. That just shows how precise these drivers are, especially Twin. I've competed against Twin in SLC already, and I know that he is one hell of a competitive and very precise driver. He has what it takes. His way over to the club sector. Looks like Event has managed to overtake Jake. I was not expecting that. I think Jake made a catastrophic mistake of a sort. Now the two of them might have a battle steer up. Could potentially also be one between, nope. Does not look like so. And Missouri is beached a little bit at the moment. Might allow something to stir up. Let's go back to the actual action though. You see, let's watch Event. Where is Event? That makes his way over onto the chicane here. Jake not too far behind. Still out of the question for making second place though. Event going through the sausage curves, almost touches the wall, keeps it going though. And actually it looked like he was going super fast through there. Go up to the club sector now. As in the club sector just beautifully as they make their way into the carousel. See how those standings are. He still has got the quick time. This is also a faster sector 1. Maybe we could see him later on in the race have something to do. As we see Speedy spun around there again. He's found himself several laps down, I think, by now. Speedy, sorry, Event looking even faster as I see the two purple cars. Was that, I think? No, I was not seeing that correctly, as that's Missouri spinning out. Event currently flying away from Jake, but definitely crawling up to Twin. There is only about, let's see, we're on lap 10 now, so we've got about 26 laps to go. If as long as he's getting at least half a second, he might be able to get him. This Twin has made his way across the line. This is the last sector now. Looked a little bit more than 16 seconds to me. makes sense because Twin was on the flyer of a lap there. Jake is very squiggly off the last turn. Keeps going though, to my view. I could be wrong though. And he does. There's one team Proto right there. He's one lap down already. Very difficult cars to drive on. As one team Proto hits a wall again, that's really tough luck for Proto. That makes its way through the chicane now. Almost touching the grass. Again, being as precise as he can be. It is a faster time, but is it fast enough? I don't know. There appears to be somebody on the track. Is that Missouri? That was Missouri. I'm currently siding with Narwhal. There's two dueling for position now. They are, I believe, fighting with each other. This is possibly something as Jake has spun it. That's not going to be good at all for Jake there. At least he's got a position ahead of these guys, though. This means a potential battle between Narwaller and Proto stirring up. Proto made his way all the way from his place to fourth throughout the race. Proto sliding through the chicane though. That doesn't matter to him at all. He's got a very strong fourth place position right now. And if there is any stroke of luck, I mean, that is Jake right behind him. He's not quite a lap ahead. So, if any stroke of luck happens, he might be able to find himself in the third place spot. Slides up. Hitting the barrier, but he is still holding it strong, and I don't know where Nar went. Did Nar hit something? This way across through the carousel. Jake gets by Nar. Nar currently ahead of two other drivers. That would be Missouri and Speedy. That's R1. And not too much action to say for the moment. So, you can see Vent is 25 seconds behind the leader. T7 Jake, about 10 seconds behind him. Not quite sure where Nars went. And gets a little loose off the line there, but he still keeps it going pretty strong. We're starting to approach halfway point. I think there's 3 laps to go till then. Will be a little bit of a race announcement. Then you cross the line. Like we said, another fairly quick lap. Not quite sure where Vent is though. The event could be setting a faster lap. I don't think so though. His last lap was indeed quicker than Twin's last lap, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Twin is about to cross the line now. He's about 25 seconds behind. Yeah, no improvement really. Missouri finds himself not quite yet, but approaching to be one lap down. About now by Proto. Both the purple cars spinning almost in sync. Kept it going though. It looks like Missouri says, "I'm not quite done." But very aggressively, I'd say. Well, not quite too aggressively. Well, they did cross over. It looks like we're going to see Proto spinning out. Possibly one of the weirdest turns to spin out on. I think this might mean Nar's back in the picture, potentially for a position to be gained. Jake has spun again. Frustration probably in his head. As Proto, the person behind, also getting loose, but it keeps it going. That's going to allow him to move up just a little bit further. And that is the person right behind Jake. So I'm fairly sure he's probably a little bit worried if it keeps on going like this. I wouldn't be too worried though. Zuri ends up making a critical error and found himself spun again. Okay, drivers, we are halfway through the race. Let's see, Twin there. Is that Twin? I think that was Twin. Yep, it was Twin making his way through the carousel. I mean, through the hairpin, excuse me. Up to the chicane. Is that who I think that was? That better not be Event, because that's Event. It's not Event. Another white car, that was Speedy. Speedy with a few problems there. They're probably not too fun. Jake is going to find himself now getting approached by Twin and might end up being one lap down for Jake. They're still ahead though. Go side by side on the front stretch. Jake lets Twin go by. Twin tapping the wall though. It's not a significant hit. Manages to stay ahead of Jake. Just for the moment. And Twin gets loose, but not much is really going to matter now because he's far ahead from anyone else. I don't think there's much anyone else needs to worry about. Jake hitting the wall there, that's not a good thing for him. I think that Speedy gets our one Speedy in the back there. Oh, looks like Proto's spinning it around. How far behind is Nar? A little bit too far behind to really need to worry about anything. Again, Jake back, just about to lap if things go his way. It looks like they just about may hit the tire barrier. Just a hard hit for Proto to handle. As I said before, this track is a very tough track to handle. Shy in the track, it's a little bit too late to compete. Proto Proto, seems to be held just behind by Nar. We could be seeing a battle for the 4th place spot stir up. Especially with the wall top like that. Missouri looks to be 4 laps down. I wonder how many laps down Speedy is. Speedy is on lap 15. About 8 laps down. Competition so far seems to not be too competitive at the moment. Twin dominating the field by at least 30 seconds, I believe. Which, keep in mind, these tracks have lap times about 45. Well, on this track it's actually about 50 seconds. It's going to be Missouri spinning it around. They're just barely struggling to keep it forwards. He's done a good job at it though. Speed hits are 1. Again, they're lapped down by him. As I think that was a fairly big mistake by Proto, especially here, but that somehow benefited him. As Nar has again not quite picked up much ground. Two may be battling though quite soon, especially like that. If Proto keeps on making these little mistakes, you will probably find him battling for position. And battling just to maintain its 4th place spot. Drivers missed a race showing up. Be mildly frustrated. So a little bit of smoke I saw there off one team Proto. That is a spin! That means that Narwhal is going to find himself in the 4th place spot. You guys know what this means? This means a battle stirring up now. Here we go. Okay, got a battle for the 4th place spot between Narwhaler and Muncie and Proto. Proto slides a little bit and he's not gonna quite go through. Wheels almost look like they broke there, but this is Roblox, we don't need to worry about stuff breaking. We'll be watching it from Nar's perspective now. Nar on a charge now in the 4th place spot. Might be able to make his way over into the lead. Not to the lead, into the 3rd place spot if Jake is still struggling. I wish, but unfortunately not. By the way, we I meant to say this a lap ago, but we have 9 laps to go. Twin rolling his way over, not too far behind Event. As you can see there, Event is the last car that's not a lap down in the entire field, and it could be a pretty high possibility if things keep up the way they are. Not like that though. Maybe so though, actually. It does look like it's gonna be close now. Twin makes his way over. Event going through the curbs not very quickly. You see a car spun around. And Vent being inched just closer and closer. And if Vent is going to hit the wall, that means that Twin has now lapped the entire field. I don't believe we have a car on the track. We do not have a car on the track. Well, with that in mind, Nar secured his 4th place spot as one team Proto has found himself as a DNF. Event still, though, while he might be in the second place spot, in theory, he actually, if he keeps his spot, he'll actually get more points than Twin, even though Twin is a lap ahead. See, the reason why is because of the lap time system, which, by the way, a 48.056, that's about a lap record. So that is a incredible time that event set throughout the race. Not quite sure which lap, but definitely a quick one. And I think Twin is going to have to struggle a little bit more just to get by there. There's only 6 laps to go. Six laps to go now as Twin makes his way up through the carousel. Speed gets our 1 again, find himself spinning around. Really hard track to drive on, but Twin has somehow managed to just about master it. Okay, Twin, you got 5 laps to go. Twin makes his way over with 5 to go, with a lead that is practically unstoppable unless anything catastrophic. I mean, it has to be absolutely catastrophic for anything to change at this current moment. In theory, One Team Proto is still so far ahead, they're practically still in 5th place, with Speedy Answer 1 being the amount of laps down. Although do keep in mind he still is a DNF because he pulled off the track. He is done. Going back to Twin Turbo V6. Twin Turbo V6 on fire today. Laps to go now. Speed Answer 1 found himself a lap down once more. I think that is now 12 laps down. Now while the guy in 4th place is about to be lapped again. I think he's going to be 3 laps down by the line. Okay, Twin, you have 3 laps left. His way across the carousel now. Again, if he does want to get the same, or if he does want to beat out Event for the points, he's got to get this quick time. Otherwise, Event actually, even though he is in 18th, he will actually have 1 less point than Twin. Remember, these two are in a points battle, by the way. So this is actually rather important. So, to explain, the 1st place spot gets 20 points, but there is a bonus point system. Pole position is 2 points, quick time is 1. So if you could manage to get both of those, even if you're in 2nd, which is 18 points, you will actually have 21 points to your belt, which is 1 point ahead of Twin. So it won't necessarily matter if Twin wins or not. Although that being said, he is more than likely going to find himself starting pole position at SNGP. SNGP, we set in a new little thing here to stir things up. Drivers with the drivers that win the race will start pole position if they show up. So we might just about find Twin starting in the 1st place for SNGP, which is probably exactly what he wants. White flag is in the air now. White flag is in the air. Twin makes his way around one more time. through Fox Rouge, through the club sector. There's practically nothing stopping him at this point. And by catastrophic, I would have to say it would have to be horrendous for him to lose at this point. That being said, he touches the wall, touches there. He is looking quicker. I don't know if this will be the quick time or not, but it is looking very quick as he goes across the chicane for the final time. Twin makes his way through the last chicane now. Onto the last straight, Twin goes, and he's won it! Twin has won the race. Alright, Twin, make your way up to the, you could do donuts if you wish. But, make your way up to the Outlaw Car track. Alright, let's see what these, second place positions are gonna be. You guys cross the line, by the way, guys, are, done. So, keep that in mind. So, Narmala, Missouri, you guys are done. Then crosses the line in the second place spot. That's a Wolf Chain Racing 1-2. Although that being said, the event will have one more point than Twin will for this race. These two are competing for a position, so that extra point could actually be beneficial. But what's even more beneficial is Twin starting on the pole position on the next race, which is by chance SNGP. SNGP, no bigger benefit than starting in pole position there. Still waiting on Speedy XR1 to cross the line. You guys could head over to the Outlaw Car track onto the victory lane, please. That would be appreciated. As Speedy XR1 finds himself crossing the line in the 6th place spot.
Congratulations to the top 3 drivers. Good race, everyone.
Alright. If you guys would like an interview,
I can
just
see that my
after
help is
the,
still on the
picture,
media here,
then-
so I shall be getting into normal SLC.
that was a chill race, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Twin, if you could please make your way over to the victory lane. That victory lane, that is at the Outlaw Car track. I will be interviewing anyone that wants to be interviewed after this race, but we will be going from the first guy to the last. Don't take that entrance, take the other entrance by the Outlaw Car track. Take the Outlaw Car track entrance, please. Alright. Twin crosses over onto the line. I'd say you did alright. 5th place position, you did not finish last, so that is an achievement. As you see Twin getting out of his car, if there was a crowd, they probably would be quite excited. This guy quite literally finishing a lap ahead of everyone, was absolutely dominating today. If you want to strike a pose, please do it in 3, 2, 1, and we're now going to take a screenshot. Alright. Twin, do you want to be interviewed or not? Oh my god. Okay. Twin does not want to interview, he's won the race, that's all he needs to care about. So we're going to be unmuting Event. He's got nothing to say other than he's won the race. You are also going to be starting on the pole position, but we got another guy that actually scored better than you today. If I check the times, which you guys, fuck, well yeah, which if I check the times I am correct, that was Event, who does have the quick time. So you are unmuted, Event. I gotta say, congratulations, you actually got 21 points because you got not only the pole position, but you also got the fastest lap throughout the race.
Yeah. I've done a lot of mistake on the up straight. Like I slide a bit. That's the mistake that you don't want to have when you're racing. They can cost you a lot of time. cost me a lot of time. He lapped me. I was trying to push, and I got the fastest time, but it wasn't enough to keep up with the 25 seconds. And I spent again 35, and I spent again 45 seconds, and I spent again, and it was a lap. But yeah, that's um mistake that you don't want to have in racing. So yeah, I might work on that later.
So do keep in mind, you are in a points battle with Twin at the moment. You did actually score one more point than him this race because you got, both of the bonus points. Any thoughts
Yeah.
on the competition with Twin?
I think it's a great competition. It's making a lot of months that I'm competing with him in Rocks mod, and I know he's a great driver. I know I'm a great driver, but yeah, I'm gonna see who's gonna win. But it's tight. It's tight. It's very tight. We're gonna see it in the next race.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No.
All right, folks. That is event for you. Hell of a driver. He did not win the race, but I gotta say he was probably the driver of the day. If you want to talk about lap time pace. Want to talk about consistency, though. Of course, you got Twin Turbo V6 who completely overlapped everyone, which I gotta say is a hell of an achievement. But you could only do so much. All right. I will interview you unless Jake wants to be interviewed first. Does Jake want to be interviewed again post race, or are you fine with staying quiet? Did interview before the race. Not hearing anything from Jake, so I'm assuming not. So I will be going to Nar. Let me see where you are. Nar over. Let's see. Nar. Wearing no shirt. I will now be unmuting Nar. All
I
right,
would
Nar.
like
Mhm.
I would like to thank my sponsor, which would be your mom. She pays really well.
No. Damn.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Oh, is that all you want to say? Nothing about the race? I mean, we did get a solid fourth place position.
I
You will win the
I didn't do a lap of practice, and on like lap 12, I went off onto the grass and slid into pit lane and had to go through pit lane in first gear.
Awesome. Well, I believe you were leading the championship. I think since you were competing in a race that the other guys weren't, you had a hell of a jump on them. I don't remember correctly,
Spooky.
but I do think that you are still like pretty hard at the top, competing at least for the top four, if not in the lead of the championship still. So, any thoughts on Twin getting the pole position for next week's race, or anything else you'd like to talk about from the race?
Twin, get good.
Well, guys, that's Narwhal for you. Is that everything you'd like to say?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Is anybody else that would like to interview? Okay, we got one person. This guy actually interviewed me in Yorkshire, so I guess I could return the favor. Alright, so I believe this is your debut race for Rotamons. What are your thoughts so far?
Fun, tough, and yeah,
Fun and tough.
difficult.
Mhm.
Difficult to get consistent.
Yeah,
How much point Twin Turbo and me have?
I'll check that one real quick. Okay, so, Missouri, you did actually fairly decently, actually, not gonna lie. Could probably improve in the future, but that's this is probably a very hard race as a debut race. So I think you did pretty well. I mean, you got by 2 people technically at the end of the race.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Lowe's and Timmy Johnson for driving as number 48.
Somehow the decals haven't loaded in for me. So I don't know why.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Alright.
thank you and see you Sunday for the race.
See you on Sunday. Alright, let me,
Bye.
and yeah, no, you weren't if you look at the stream. Alright, let me, check the standings real quick, see where it goes. So, it was actually T7 Jake that was at the lead with 74 points.
Alright.
But then it was Nar that was behind with 66. Given that he was in 4th place, that means that he'll be at 80 points. You will also, since you were actually tied with him, you'll be at, I think, 85 points. And Twin was getting 20 points, so that means he'll be at 82 points. So you're still ahead of Twin by a good margin. The only person right now that you're competing against is T7 Jake. T7 Jake got 3rd place, that means he got 16 points. He's at 90 points right now. So the standings are still pretty close in the series. Go on.
Yeah, it's tied. I'm at 87, he's 19, so yeah. 19. So yeah.
So this means there's some pretty high expectations, I say, for S&GP. You got Twin starting on pole position and then a potential lead battle. I'm assuming you guys are definitely going to be practicing on the Asphalt Oval once that gets opened up. So we'll be racing on the same map, just on the Asphalt Oval.
When is the next race? The next week?
Next Rasmaz race is at the Track Loans Asphalt Oval for the S&GP. Which, by the way, guys, there is going to be 2 other classes that will have a very unique feature. We'll be having Asphalt Midgets, which, by the way, we need people to sign up for, as well as you know, the Asphalt Midgets will also have late models. Stock I4 was originally planned to race there. Unfortunately, we can't quite do that, given that we just can't really have those things racing at this point. It's just not feasible. But do keep up to that. We do need sign-ups, so if you guys want that spicy 310 Robux, do feel free to get a template in. You can quite literally just slap a number onto your car and you're good. There is templates on the templates channel, so yeah. That will be racing at 6 p.m. for the midgets, which actually opened up the night with the 50-lap main. Then it'll be the Rots mods with 100 laps, and then finally closing off the night next week, we will have the late models. Which, by the way, late models were designed or were imported by Narwaller, so big props to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, guys. Thank you. You guys can head over to General.
Alright, I'm gonna sleep because it's kind of late. So yeah.
French hours moments.
Yeah. Alright, have a good night. See you.
Thank you for watching my stream, guys. I think that's good enough to end the day. I appreciate your guys' time. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, everyone.